Before we get into that, types and styles of rice wine, I think it's important to cover the different names of rice wine from different countries. We've all heard of Japanese sake, right?
Yep, but sake isn't the only rice wine out there. In China, we have, of course, huangjiu, which literally means yellow wine. It's made for thousands of years and it can be dry, semi-sweet, or sweet.
And in Korea, you've got mukgolki, a milky, slightly fizzy rice wine. It's unfiltered, a little tangy, and has a much lower alcohol content. It's great for casual drinking.
Dry rice wine, 干黄酒, bold, umami-rich, and perfect for sipping warm. Think of it like sake with sherry hybrid.
Semi-dry or semi-sweet rice wine from China, it's balanced. It's a little richer and great for pairing with all kinds of Pan-Asian or Asian fusion dishes. Products like Pearl Red Today with honey blossom profile is a good example of Chinese rice wine that can be served by the glass or by the bottle on any menu.
Sweet and extra sweet rice wine, dessert-like, thick and velvety, much like Pearl Red Tomorrow and Grand Talent barrel-aged rice wine. These last two fortified wines also act very much like sweet vermouth and can be used in cocktail where vermouth is replaced.
Yum. All right, let's understand a little bit about rice-based alcohols. You might have seen sake in sushi bars and soju in Korean barbecue joints, or even sochu on a specialty menu. But what about China's famous rice wines and spirits? Let's clear up the confusion.
These drinks share the same common ingredient, rice, but how they are made and enjoyed is completely different. Sake, for example, is brewed like beer, where shoju and shochu are distilled, and then huangjiu, which is fermented like a fine wine.
So what is sake? Well, sake is not a distilled spirit, despite what some people think. It's brewed like beer using rice, water, yeast, and koji malt. And that's why it's usually lighter, smoother, and around 13 to 16% ABV.
Then what is shoju? Shoju comes from Korea and is distilled, not brewed. It used to be made from rice, but during wartime, the government banned it, so distillers switched to sweet potatoes and grains like wheat. These days, it can be made from anything: rice, tapioca, barley, you name it. It is smooth, slightly sweet, and usually around 20% ABV.
So what is sochu? Sochu is Japan's answer to Korea's soju, but it's stronger in character and usually single distilled to keep the base ingredients flavor. You'll find different styles made from barley, some made from sweet potatoes, even buckwheat. It's drier, earthier, and sipped more like a whiskey than taken like shots.
And now China's fermented gem, huangjiu. This is a centuries-old rice wine made by fermenting rice with xiaoqu, a special starter culture. It's richer, more complex, and range from dry to sweet, depending how it's aged. Things like a cross between sake and sherry.
So what is baijiu? Baijiu is China's heavyweight spirit. If you think tequila is strong, baijiu laughs in the face of this crazy Mexican spirit. This is high-proof distilled rice spirit, typically fermented in earthen pits. The flavors, wildly complex, funky, savory, floral, nutty. It's got a cult following and is the most consumed spirit in the world.
So here's the takeaway. Sake is brewed rice wine. Shoju and shochu are distilled from that base rice wine. Huangjiu is fermented, and baijiu is full-on distilled firewater from this Chinese-based rice wine. Different histories, different methods, all fascinating.
And now that you know the difference, the next time you're out, don't just grab what's on the menu. Order with confidence. Order like a pro.